Under the heat of the Papua New Guinea rainforest lives a curious tribe of indigenous people known as the Kuru. Endowed with a culture practicing cannibalistic traditions, members of the Kuru have been known to suffer from a unique disease commonly known as laughing sickness. The scientific community refers to it as Kuru.
Kuru is indeed a very rare disease and spreads through prions, or infectious proteins in brain tissue, being transferred from human to human. So, in a culture like the Kuruwais, where cannibalism is prominent, the spread of such a disease through consumption of brain tissue is not unlikely.
As is tradition, this member of the Kuru tribe is about to be sacrificed. Unbeknownst to him, other members are already set in place to turn what for him is an ordinary walk through the forest into a fatal journey. With a quick bound out of the underbrush, a tribesman makes his move and the hunt begins. With his target fatally wounded, this Kuru attacker begins to dig into the brain of his victim. What is unknown to him is that his victim's brain is infected, and consumption of his brain tissue is the only cause that will lead him to contract the terrible disease of Kuru. With no forms of treatment, nor any cures, the only way this tribesman could have prevented the onset of such a disease was simply to never eat his clan member's brain in the first place. Though much of the characteristics of the Kuru disease are still a mystery, one thing is for sure: this tribesman, so healthy and hungry now, will not be living for much longer.
The first signs of symptoms of Kuru start to become evident after 10 to 13 years after exposure. Symptoms include extreme leg and arm pain, headaches, coordination problems, and difficulty walking, as well as tremors and muscle jerks. They then experience swallowing difficulty, which makes them unable to feed themselves, thus leading to malnutrition or starvation. To diagnose Kuru, a doctor will perform a neurological exam. This includes checking the patient's medical history, neurological functions, and blood tests. Death usually occurs within 1 year after the first signs of symptoms. It truly is a brutal way to go.